What's up, my crypto legends? Welcome back to this live stream. Now we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about some altcoins if you want, but mainly we need to focus on Bitcoin and the S&P 500. They're the ones leading the market, okay? But we can take a look at some altcoins, some potential good buying zones. Where could a lot of altcoins be bottoming out? I can see already some altcoins here in the comment section. Let me go here quickly through the comment section right away and say hello, guys. Mainly we're going to take a look at Bitcoin as usual, and like I said, S&P 500 and some altcoins, okay? Potentially some news, some on-chain data also that looks pretty bullish. It is usually bullish. All right, they don't affect the market in the immediate short term. They are more long-term things. Let me just go through the comment section. First of all, make sure to smash up that like button, guys. Let's try and get to 100 likes. We got 200, almost 200 people here watching the stream right now. So let's all together smash up that like button, and I'm going to go straight away through the comment section. Say hello. I have someone here wanting me to take a look at Cardano already. Let's chart Cardano, please. Okay, let's take a look at Cardano. I had it here ready. And basically, we've been talking about Cardano for a long time, talking about this $1 range, okay? Potentially 90 cents, super strong area. Now, is this an area where you want to buy your Cardano? Well, it is one of the strongest levels. Now, of course, if we do break the $1 area here on Cardano, it's going to get a little bit messy, in my opinion. I think, we could go to 70 cents, 60 cents, all the way down to potentially 30 cents even, where we have a very strong point of control here on the chart. Now, if I zoom in on Cardano here and look at the 4-hourly chart, like I mentioned, let me just get the VPV out of the way. We should be getting above, to start becoming bullish. I think this is not going to happen anytime soon. We do know that we are on a very aggressive downtrend. Look at the consistent lower highs that we're making. Now, we did detect this, this breakout, fake out from this level. And we were talking about, it needs to get above this major lower high, okay? It needs to get above successfully this lower high. Then it would be looking very good for a potential higher low, right, on the correction. This did not happen. We did not manage to get above, came straight back down to retest the lows again. Now, we talked about, if we did fail this area, it's very likely we wouldn't come back down retesting the lows. So now this is a fight, basically, to get above the highs, the lower high or the lower low, get below the lower low. In this case, the bears are winning because we are getting below the lower low, basically. So yeah, in my opinion, now this is not a successful breakout down here. I would expect a potential bounce, all right, unless we are going to consolidate here for a little bit more. It might be a kind of a bear flag. But we do know that this is one of the strongest levels, and we've just retested, properly for the, just a few days ago, right? This is where we have been bouncing consistently here. This is early 2021, okay? March, April, also in June, May, June, and July, bouncing as support. So it's a very strong level. Now, this is currently the first retest. Are we going to slice through it in the next coming, days, couple of weeks? I think we might have a chance to have a bounce here before we actually come back down and retest it. And you know the deal, the more times you retest it, the more likely it is to break and yeah, break support and continue to the downside. Overall trend is bearish, guys. No signs of market strength. So I would stay very cautious with altcoins. Right, FTT entry price is Sarab. Right, let's take a look at FTT also. Why not? Hey Peter Johnson, how are you doing? Resistance now because of the volume to the downside at these levels. Be cautious, says Peter. Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin because yeah, you're talking about major resistance at this level, and yeah, I'm looking at the 4-hourly right now, but the 1-hourly. We can take a look at the 4-hourly. Basically, yeah, the major resistance where we're currently at right now is because of this big candle on the 4-hourly, this major big volume, as you can see. We're currently getting a little bit of resistance. Obviously, we did, check out this level yesterday, because yeah, this was yesterday. We did almost reach about 39K. And obviously we are talking about, 39, 40K being major resistance levels. All right, we talked about the 39.5K, which would be a very, very, very strong resistance. Now, if you were longing anywhere here, this level is starting to be take profit range, okay? Because remember, we are basically fighting the trend right now, okay? We are pumping. We have been pumping for the last few days. We did have a bit of a drop yesterday, and we're basically fighting the trend. The trend, we have a very, very strong trend to the downside. So it would make sense to short the market instead of longing. Of course, you do not want to short at the very end of a massive big trend. So this is why, I am in this potential long position still on Bitcoin. I'm expecting, that 39, 40K, 40K even, about 40K levels. I did think about taking profits right over here yesterday. But no, I didn't take any profits in the end. 39.5 is my take profit area. That is my strongest resistance. But the reason why we did get also rejected, okay, from that level, one of the reasons why also is because of this massive big candle right over there with this huge amount of volume. Now, the biggest volumes on the 4 hourly for the last few weeks is on the 21st of January, okay? We've got 2 major big candles with volume, and yeah, this is basically where we got that volatility right over there, and that potentially would have been a good short opportunity. But what I am expecting here for Bitcoin is a potential another leg up, okay? A potential another leg up, all right, with this kind of waves. And maybe this area might be very, very interesting for a short opportunity, all depending on how that price action is. If there's going to be high volume, remember guys, it changes every single minute, basically. I wouldn't say second, but every single minute. We could have a strategy, we can have a pattern, but maybe if we suddenly see a massive big candle with a huge amount of volume, to the upside, this is going to change absolutely everything potentially. So this is why. Stay cautious, stay protected, have your stop losses. Right, let me go here quickly through. Let's go through the comment section right away. What's going on, my crypto legends? Andy, I hope by end of 2022, your channel has hit 100K subs once we out of the bear market. Omash, thank you very much. Joseph, one of my moderators, give me insane support here. Smash up the like button, he says. Thank you very much, Joseph, for the insane support. Loud and clear. Thank you, thank you. I bought ADA, ICP, Solana, Link, and Matic. Andy, hold or sell in profits. Well, if you are in profits, I mean, it's always good to take some profits, right? Of course, you need to sell while you're going up. You want to buy while you're going down. It looks really simple, but yeah, if you are definitely in profits, you need to take some off the table. That is for sure, because it could get really nasty, guys, in 2022, part of 2022, even 2023, okay? These interest rate hikes are going to affect the markets, most of the markets. It will get nasty at some point. It will get nasty. We just don't know when, okay? We don't know when. So, yeah, just make sure to be protected. Have some stable coins on the sidelines. Time to short, says Rob. Right, time to short. TA on KASTA says Urban. Okay, let's do KASTA as well in just 1 second. We haven't got KASTA yet on TradingView, but we'll take a look at KASTA on Bybit if you wish. Time to short is one of the questions. Is it time to short? Is it time to long? Well, I would be a little bit more patient. This area right over here is not a bad area to short, okay? Right there. Basically, if we take a look at the fib levels, I think this was 50% from the high to the lows. Yeah, basically got rejected at 50%. So if you're in a massive downtrend, I'm in a long position now. I am fighting the trend. This is not, not a good idea. You shouldn't really fight the trend. Trend is your friend. You should wait for better opportunities. If you start pumping and consolidating, on a big retracement, looking at some fib levels, VPVR, check out in the past, daily closers, weekly closers, 4 hourly closers, wicks with big volume. In the case of BTC here, we do have a very, very big volume right there with this wick. okay? And it's also another big wick on the lows of September with high volume also. So it's definitely going to be a major level. I'm talking about 39.5. So all depending on what kind of reaction we do have at that level, it's going to be very, very good shorting opportunity. Now, you can clearly see the reaction that we had yesterday at these price levels, okay, at that almost hitting 39K. And once you have that massive wick, okay, it's a clear sign that the bears are pushing the price back down, and it is exactly at that major big volume range, okay? So short opportunity there. Yes, you could have taken a short right there, okay? And maybe if you do have another leg up, okay, you could have a tight stop loss, or if you're going to swing short, then yeah, maybe add to your position once you come up. But I prefer day trade and small swing trade, looking at the reaction of the price, okay? I wouldn't have shorted right there. Me personally, I wouldn't have shorted. I want to see maybe another leg up and a couple of wicks, okay? And a couple of, you know, a consolidation where the bulls are not managing to break a resistance. And then is when you potentially have that waterfall, right? So, yeah, I'm currently in a long because I do think that we are going to have a leg up. Also, taking a look at the S&P 500, a lot of volatility. I'm still in my longs. I was slightly in a loss just this morning because of the massive drop that we had. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'm still sticking to this, right? Taking a look at the 4-hourly or the daily. You know, the massive push that we've had here with this nice volume, I think we are going to defend this level and then continue to the upside. That is my opinion. So yeah, that's taking a look at the S&P. Let's take a look at the comment section here. So time to short, my opinion would be I'm expecting another leg up, okay, like an ABC correction. Potentially we will be hitting that golden pocket range, potentially that golden pocket, and that golden pocket is at the 39.4, 39.5, which is just exactly at that level. So I do see, you know, the Bitcoin price attempting to hit that level, and you know, potentially a little bit of volatility, and it's going to be maybe a good time to short, okay, all depending on how we react to that level, because you might just hit it and then suddenly break through it, okay, and you are creating a massive V-shaped recovery. We want to see some reactions at that level, because maybe a lot of people might think, okay, we're going to hit golden pocket, we're hitting that volume range, okay, I think it's going to be a great level to short, and then you have your short limits right there. And you know, once you go back and check the chart, you're just going to see maybe a massive big candle like this, you know, all your stops or heavily in a loss or liquidated. I would wait to see, you know, best thing what I do here is I go on TradingView and I set an alarm, okay? You can set an alarm at these price levels, okay? You just, you know, add alert at this price levels, and then, you know, they can send you an email or text message. And that's what I, you know, once I, you know, where I see a good level to potentially long or short, I say, okay, I want to see how the price reacts to that level. So what I'm going to do is going to set an alarm, and you just set an alarm and they'll send you an email or text message, or, you know, whatever, you know, you do have your different options here on TradingView. And that is the best thing you do, because then you know, I get a message, then I think, oh, it hit that level. And just then you can stare for the chart for 10, 15, you know, half an hour, whatever it takes, to see what kind of reaction you do have at that level. Just a little tip there, because I know a lot of people, you know, have a huge amount of limits at this level just in case we wick up and down, and then, you know, I don't like that style of trading. I want to see how we react at levels. Anyway, just a little tip there. A retest is a must at 30K level. Yeah, potentially, yeah. I do believe so. We could go down there. Pump up the BTC ass. Yes, Scott. Yeah, you got it. Right. Let me go here through the comment section here quickly. I hope I don't have any super chats. Let me just confirm here with the mods. Yeah, no. ADA is crap, someone says here. Well, I mean, the thing about ADA is that they've been, you know, such a promise for such a long time. I'm not a huge fan of ADA, I gotta say. ADA is a stable coin. Yeah, for the moment, for the moment. Hi, bro. How you doing? Ben, how you doing? Ben Murat, very good, strong supporter. Make sure to smash up that like button, guys, on your way in. And yeah, let's dive in straight into the comment section. I'm just going to do comment section basically. And you know my idea here on Bitcoin. Stock market open in 30 minutes approximately from now. S&P 500, we're going to see what kind of reaction we are having here on the S&P. I still have my long position. We came all the way down here to my entries. I was in a slight negative, but yeah, it's picking up. I'm still you know, holding my kind of prediction, my analysis, right, where we are going to hold this level. And you know, one of the main reasons, like I said before, this massive volume with this massive wick, okay, it's enough for me to think that the bulls are going to defend this level. They are very, very likely going to defend this level. You know, no matter how much volatility there is to the downside, I think they're not going to successfully break this major support range. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. They are defending this level. Okay, I get, you know, I had a message yesterday on Telegram saying, yo, what's going on? You said you thought that we were going to pump and we're going straight back down. Yeah, I didn't say we're not going to have any volatility. You know, of course we could do this. I'm just saying that this level is very likely to be defended, all right? It doesn't mean that we're not going to come back down and retest. Oh yeah, we could retest it all day long. All day long. So, but I think that it's going to be defended. So just be patient. This might take a few days to recover. So far, it's looking pretty good. Let's just see. And if you stopped out, obviously my stop loss is behind this major wick. If it stopped out, then yeah, I would be, you know, this is what happens sometimes. Or you have a waterfall and you come, you know, to very low levels. And this is when, if you don't have a stop loss, you know, you're in big trouble. So, but if you have a stop loss, small stop loss here from your entry points, you know, right there, it's hit, and sometimes you go up. It is what it is, all depending on how we react on those wicks. Also, I might re-enter a position. As long as you have small stop loss, this is totally fine. BTC please, says Rob. Okay, I guess a lot of people have just entered the live stream. Let's take a look at Bitcoin straight away. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. And yeah, I'm still sticking to my analysis. I think another leg up, retesting this the highs here of 39k that we did create yesterday, almost 39k. I think, yeah, 39.5, 40k levels can be hit, you know, potentially today or tomorrow. That is my prediction. Okay, that is my analysis. And then potentially I'm going to short. Okay, remember, I am fighting the trend right now. The price is fighting the trend. So the trend is highly to the downside. The only thing that's giving me some confidence is S&P 500 for a potential, you know, recovery, relief rally, whatever you want to call it, in the immediate short term after this major drop. You know, I do see us having, you know, a little bit of pumpy action, you know, these next couple of days. Could we turn around from here? Yes, of course. But yeah, immediate short term, I like the reactions that we're having. You know, when you're trading, you react. I'm reacting that this is bullish short term. I could become bearish tomorrow. Oh, depending on how we react. So overall, not looking too bad. And BTC, yeah, I'll go through KASTA right now, and that's what I expect. If the S&P rallies a little bit, I think, yeah, we'll have that effect on Bitcoin. And then, you know, is this an ABC correction? This is my question that is going to get us to that 40k range. I'll be definitely getting some profits off the table. Definitely taking some profits off the table at that level if we reach it. You know, holding a long position from there, thinking that you are going to break back up again successfully, $40,000, $41,000. I think is a little bit foolish. If you're day trading or small swing trading, yeah, you need to have some targets, and my target is that 39.5. Definitely that level I'm going to start taking profits. This is if I don't get stopped out, of course. Right, KASTA. Let's take a look at KASTA right away. Let's take a look at KASTA here. let's take a look at KASTA. Where is KASTA here on the charts? Right, let's zoom out on the daily 4 hourly. I mean, we did some analysis here, not much. Remember, we don't have volume profile. We can't see, you know, different indicators and tools here on Bybit. It's not the best place to chart, but it's not looking, you know, too good at the moment. It's a little bit in a downtrend. Yeah, just going to retest these lows right now. It's just going to retest the lows right there. So it's making lower highs every single time. I think, you know, if it does break this level, we might go to some slightly lower levels. It looks like that we might be forming a descending triangle right there on the KASTA token. So maybe we're going to, you know, the selling pressure is there, guys. Selling pressure is there. It's not the most beautiful descending triangle because we did not retest here. Would have been nice to have a retest there. Overall, not looking great. There is some bearish pressure here on KASTA. If we break this level, yeah, we could come down to, yeah, just for speculation. I mean, this doesn't need to reach this target, but you could have a something like that of a breakout, you know, hitting 40 cents. Yeah, in the next coming days potentially. I'm hoping that KASTA is going to be yeah, it's only wrapped Ethereum here on Uniswap. We haven't got no data here on KASTA on TradingView, unfortunately. So hopefully they are going to put it on soon so we can do some analysis on the token. 100 likes. Yes, thank you, Joseph, for the insane support. QNT USDT here for Morteza. Let's take a look at Quant, I think this one is. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting to see this one. I mean, this one's got absolutely crushed. Market cycle, there you have it. Market cycle there. There's not much to add on this. Breaking supports in a massive downtrend. No signs of stopping anytime soon. Yeah, stay cautious with this. No signs of a floor. Okay, you need to become bullish as soon as you find like a floor, right, and you start creating higher lows and higher highs. Then you could get bullish. But it seems like this needs a long consolidation, and we do not know if it's going to be, you know, here or is it going to be lower. Market cycle, I wouldn't become, if you are bullish in this project, you think it's got a bright future, you know, this is the moment you want to start feeling bullish to accumulate. You want to accumulate at this range. You want to sell obviously at this area when you've been pumping like crazy for a few months. So I would be waiting on Quant. I mean, a lot of uncertainty, you know, in the market and with these altcoins also. So just be patient, because it might be a pretty long winter. It might be a pretty long winter for a lot of the altcoins. I've seen altcoins getting absolutely crushed. They're already 80, even some of them at 90% from their highs. Let's see this one. From the high to the low. Yeah, this one's basically 80% already from its all-time high. I'm not sure if it's all-time high, but from these highs from September. Wow, it's, I mean, 80% down, which is absolutely crazy. You know, a lot of the altcoins are 80, even 90% down. A lot of them will reach 95%. So, yeah. Dodo, Andy, Dodo, it broke all-time highs, says somewhere. Right, let's take a look at Dodo right away. This one's a decentralized exchange, in my opinion. Right, what we've got here, we've got a bit of drawing here. What are you saying? Dodo broke all-time highs. It must break all-time lows, you mean? No, yeah, this one hasn't broken all-time highs. Dodo, yeah, I think this was the one. Yeah, Dodo did not break all-time highs. It is at very low levels. Very low levels. extremely low levels. So yeah, I think I must be looking at the wrong one. But this one broke the summer lows, not looking too good at this moment. In a massive downtrend, creating lower highs, as you can see, every single time, lower lows. This was the last point of a major support level, just broke it. We could create another lower high right there and continue down. No signs of flattening out this one. No signs of going sideways just yet. This was the only hope right there. We currently broke support. So yeah, guys, looking at these altcoins right now is just I can tell you right now. This is like looking at, what would be the best example here? Cardano, for example. You know, taking a look at altcoins right now is like taking a look at altcoins, you know, potentially, all right. And I'm not going to say it is going to be that long. I'm not going to say it's going to be a 2-year bear market or sideways action. I'm not saying it's going to be a 1 year, maybe. It might be 5 months. It might be 6 months. It might be 8 months. It might be a year or 2 years. But, you know, analyzing 90% of the altcoins is like analyzing altcoins, you know, in July of 2018, right? Or September of 2018. Where it's going to enter a large consolidation, and you're not going to see any big moves anytime soon. Like, you know, you can see Cardano here. We know there's a massive hype, like the hype we've just had, you know, just before the summer and after the summer, September, October, you know, November. Yeah, the cycle that, you know, all the money has been made from people that have been accumulating back in 2019 and 2020. And, you know, we do have millions of people entering the space, you know, in 2020 and 2021. But, sorry, basically 2021 and part of 2022 this year. A lot of them are in these stages right there. Okay, a lot of them are, you know, if you take a look at Dodo, it's just a quick example. Okay. Obviously, you do have Bitcoin, you do have, you know, some strong L1s, L2s. They're going to get hardly hit. But a lot of them will survive. A lot of them will have their own life. You know, maybe gaming. I see gaming projects. Some of them are going to start, you know, popping. Some of them will have their own life. But if you take a look at Dodo right over there, this one, for example, this is a decentralized exchange for the Ethereum network. You know, take a look at this. Massive big cycle right there. Boom. Massive big pump. Boom. A dead cat bounce scenario. This is going to take a long time. You know, if you take a look at this chart. Okay, Dodo chart right there. And you compare it to this one. There's not much difference from this action to this action right over here. Right? This is going to take a long time. A lot of the altcoins are just going to go, they're not going to go much lower, but they are going to go sideways and slightly to the downside. A lot of them, guys. I would, you know, I would believe that 90% of them or 80% of them are going to do that. So yeah, taking a look at altcoins, if they're not like incredibly good ones, it's just a waste of time, basically, because a lot of them are just going to go sideways and slightly to the downside for months and months, guys. It's just going to happen, and you will see that. Shorted BTC from 38k and then longed at 36k. Evo, okay, brilliant, fantastic. I hope you protected your position. I hope you taken some profits. So yeah. Hello Andy, hello Dodo. Let me just scroll down here. Talk about Solana if you will. Well, Solana, let's take a look at Solana here, because Solana, what have we got with Solana? What have we got with Solana? What's going on with Sol? Solana has got absolutely crushed here. Absolutely crushed. I mean, it's just losing support here and continuing to the downside. Not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. I'm getting a small reaction from this consolidation right there. I'm not taking a look at any altcoins, guys. I do have my small hodl bag of altcoins, Chainlink, and rest of altcoins. I did take some profits. I did sell 50% of my Metis. I'm not interested. I'm just leaving my hodl bag. I'm expecting for the worst. It could happen, but it doesn't matter. It's a hodl bag. And continue with trading basically with BTC and S&P 500 sometimes. But I want to focus on Bitcoin. You only need one crypto to trade with to succeed. And these altcoins, they're going to be great for shorting a lot of them because you can make huge gains because the drops are absolutely insane. But looking at Solana, yeah, we basically, let me take a look at some fib levels here from this low to the highs. Wow, we broke the golden pocket ratio, and basically next retest is the 7.8. So it would be the $72, which we are basically just, yeah, $20 away. Let's see, no signs of stopping anytime soon. If you're thinking of buying, you know, you could dollar cost average on Solana if you are extremely bullish in this project, this blockchain project. But this is like catching a falling knife. You know, if you're buying it for the long term, yeah, dollar cost average and prepare for the worst. Prepare for some more dips and just dollar cost average while you're dipping. No signs of stopping anytime soon. This is just dropping and dropping and dropping. Could you get a massive bounce from here? Yeah, well, anything can happen. But yeah, for trading, I am not trading any of these altcoins. It's just falling and falling. So yeah, not much to add here on Solana, basically. Not much to add on these altcoins. I'm not looking at too much altcoins. Are you currently long or short? I am currently long. I'm long on Bybit, and I'm also long on the S&P 500 here from these low levels. We talked about this yesterday. I haven't got stopped out. I haven't taken profits yet. I am in a swing trade on the S&P 500. I am in also a long trade on BTC. And where am I planning to take profits? Well, like I said on yesterday's video, I almost took profits here. But remember yesterday we talked about the 39.5k level. I think that is a major level where we are going to get major resistance, and I might be looking for short opportunities right there. Okay, that is going to be my strategy. And this is if we don't roll down now. Okay, I think it is possible that we roll down because we've had that relief rally. Okay, and we could continue back down. Why could we continue down? Because basically the trend is to the downside, guys. And yeah, I'm just trading the against the trend right now because of this, you know, relief rally. We had some bullish divergence. I think we can hit some fib levels, some stronger resistance. It's not very strong resistance in my opinion above us. There is, but there is stronger resistance at 39.5 and 40k levels. Like I showed you here with the VPVR. Also we had this is 41.5. Basically at 41.5 is huge level. I don't think we'll be getting above that level. Could we retest it? Yes, of course we could retest it, or depending on what kind of action we have there, it might be a good shorting opportunity, or depending on how we react at those levels. But yeah, where, you know, I'm longing from 36.4, and taking my first take profit area is going to be 39.5. It's golden pocket from the highs to the lows here. Also, we have that massive wick from here, from September. It is a major level. It's going to be very hard for BTC to get above. All right, let me get VPR out of the way. 1 second. So this is why it's a major level. I think it's very possible to retest that range. And I might be shorting at this level. I think we do. It's the strongest resistance that we have, that 40k range. And if it doesn't get up there, then I'll get stopped out. The thing is, shorting down here is not, you know, shorting the lows is not a good idea. I don't like shorting right down there. I would have potentially maybe would have shorted here. You know, you're hitting the 50%, you know, Fibonacci retracement from the lows, from high to low, 50% fib. It is starting to be a good level. And also, like I showed you, massive volume, guys. This is so important. Look how you can see the reaction right there. This is why I talk about volume and candles, big candles and volume every time, every day. I talk about it every single day. And you know, we did mark this level as a major resistance zone, and we bounced beautifully at it. We had that reaction yesterday to it. Look at this right there, bang bang, right there, reaction to that big candle with volume. And you know, we can go back here, and this, I shorted this one right over here. This was on the 13th of January, right there. Same thing right now, same exact thing right now. Look at this, big two candles with volume, bang bang. What did you have? You had a major reaction at that level, exactly at that level. Not the first one, the second one right here. This one right over there, which is this big volume, the 4 hourly close, wick, down you go. So yeah, basically what I'm explaining here, that I did explain from just a few days ago or before hitting it, that we are going to start getting that, you know, resistance at 38.2, at 39, 39.5, 42. So yeah, this is why I didn't mark this level. Just like I marked it here and shorted this. This was a very successful short. Video must have been from the 13th of January on the channel. And yeah, basically that was maybe a good shorting opportunity right there. But I believe so that this is going to be kind of an ABC correction. We do have stronger resistance, and we are going to see another leg up, in my opinion. This is if we do not go down from here. So this is a major risky trade, okay? Because I am midterm bearish. But I'm trying to get into the retracement and then potentially get into a short, okay? So that is my my potential strategy there. Let's see if it works out. Yeah, guys, and also if you, another way to support the channel, you get the best deal down below on PrimeXBT. You get 7% added to your deposit, okay? 7% added to your deposit. You deposit $1,000, you're getting $70. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700 on top, and you can trade only with that also, which is absolutely brilliant. You can trade with the bonus. So yeah, make sure to check it out, guys. Another way to support the channel. And you know, if you're interested in trading, I've got both of the tutorials of Bybit and PrimeXBT down below. What about Phantom? Isabel says, yeah, Phantom I think got absolutely smashed also. It didn't manage to get above a major resistance, the $2.50 if I'm not wrong. $2.50, yeah, there it is. We do have $2.50 being it's such a strong range here for Phantom. Zooming out, I mean, Phantom chart, I know it's a great project and it will do very well, but yeah, this lower high is just not looking great, and also we got that rejection at that $2.50 range. We got resistance support touched many times. You know, just check out here how you break down the support, you retest it once, you come back down, but then the bulls fight, you create a double bottom, small double bottom right there, back up again. And here I don't know what happened, you just had one candle as reaction in the green, as you can see, sliced back down. Obviously this is a great shorting opportunity in my opinion. That would have been a great small short. Maybe not to retest the lows, because you did have a double bottom. This is relatively bullish, but at least on the first retest, coming back down, you know, from the lows to the highs, yeah, that 50% would have been a good take profit area. You're looking for 618. That is another way that I like to trade, okay? Retesting support and resistance. And you know, once you break a major support level, you come down, you come and retest it, and you enter a trade, and potentially you are looking for that low area, but it is, you could create a higher low, and that's what happens a lot of the times. Or if you're trading to the upside, you can create a lower high, right? And you're expecting the price to retest the highs or break it. And this is why a lot of people fail by trading, because you need to get in and out, especially if you're fighting the trend. In, out, take profits. A lot of people, you know, see the profits and let it ride. If you got a level, you need to get out at that level. Don't hope, don't expect. Just take the profits, because the market will turn around very, very fast. Right, let me go through the comments here. Let me just scroll down. I think I got a super chat here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right, let me take a look at the DXY, because I got one of my mods, Mark Dutch, saying that DXY is pumping like crazy. Let's take a look at the DXY. What is happening to the DXY? Is it gaining value like crazy? Whoa, it's pumping like crazy. You got that right. Whoa. What's going on with the DXY? I mean, the thing is, of the DXY, it is, you know, the dollar index. This is comparing the dollar with all of the currencies worldwide. So if the dollar is pumping like crazy, even though with a 7% inflation rate, this means that the rest of the currencies worldwide are getting absolutely crushed. But DXY is comparing the dollar against the rest of the currency. This is the power of the dollar, basically, against other currencies. And if you have the DXY pumping, the dollar pumping with a 7% inflation rate, okay, it is around that level or even higher. Yeah, this means other currencies are getting highly inflated, more inflated than the dollar. So it's just showing you the strength, basically. So is this going to have a bad effect on Bitcoin? It could potentially, maybe not in the immediate short term. Now, it was funny to see the DXY was pumping like crazy here in, you know, late. Look, when it started pumping in May, okay, when we had the crash, Bitcoin crash right over here in May, DXY started pumping like crazy. Now, what happened? July, we found a bottom on BTC, started pumping. August, September, October. September was a corrective month, but, you know, October went absolutely crazy. And you had the DXY pumping also like crazy. Yeah, basically in all of these months while BTC was pumping. So maybe this will have a reaction on Bitcoin, which is not good. Yeah, not good. Lauren, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Arthur, hi Andy, please link. Well, chain link. Let's take a look at chain link. Not happy with chain link. Not happy. But like I said, chain link is retesting the summer lows. What can we expect? What can we expect for chain link? What can we expect? I was expecting a retest of the summer lows. This is what is happening. When we were trading at these levels, we did talk, you know, it is possible that we might come back down to retest the summer lows, just because of past performance on Chainlink. If we take a look at the weekly here and go to the logarithmic, I've mentioned this so many times, you know, about Chainlink, you know, creating a low, and after 5, 6, 7, 8 months coming back down and retesting the lows again, so creating like a double bottom. So now the question is, will we survive this bottom? It has survived retesting the lows every single time in the past. This is a chart from 2018. This is obviously, you know, part of the bull run. So if BTC were to enter a, you know, a year, 2 year bear market, then of course it could get a little bit messy here for Chainlink. So but you know, just by looking at this chart, it has been surviving these massive double, triple bottoms. You know, this was from the 9th of September, from September of 2019 all the way to March of 2020. So yeah, right over there you do have about 6-7 months approximately. And this is basically what happened here from July July till January right now is 6 months. So yeah, does this mean that this is the last month and February is going to be bullish just by looking at, you know, reactions here from the past? Potentially, yes. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, short term, we are retesting critical support level. Summer lows. If we start losing this, it could get pretty messy for Chainlink. Expect a very, very long consolidation for a long, long time, okay? Expect a long, long consolidation on Chainlink. I do see us potentially retesting the $8-9 range, which is going to be absolutely insane. It will be insane. You know, that is where if everything will be extremely, extremely bearish. Chainlink comes back down to that $8-9. This is if we do break this major support. I do see us coming all the way down here, and that will be the floor. That will be the in my opinion, the bearish, the most bearish case scenario in the bear market, coming down to retest $8. Very, very strong level from the massive hype that we did have in August. This was back in the DeFi summer of 2020, which is absolutely crazy. A lot of DeFi cryptos were going absolutely nuts, and I think that would be the most bearish case scenario here for the bear market. Looking at Chainlink. Hey Andy, please do Hathor here from Tesseract. Let's take a look. Right, let's take a look at Hathor straight away. I think I got a super chat here from someone. Sandbox. Okay, I'll take a look at Sandbox first, then Hathor. Let's take a look at Sandbox, then Hathor straight away. Right. Right. Yeah, we've got the S&P opening right now. It's having a little bit of a pumpy action. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look at Sandbox. Well, I mean, I think this one is just gonna... It's having a little bit of a bounce right now. It's having a little bit of a bounce, not looking too bad. Now, looking at Sandbox, we do know that this major range, we got so much volume here. We did mention this on many other live streams that we do have a lot of volume at this level. Okay, and this is currently where we are getting a little bit of a bounce. We did get some that reaction right there. Okay, so this is what I like to see. Definitely once we hit the level, I want to see some wicks. I want to see a potential nice base, and this is on the daily chart, so this was definitely, you know, more than 5 days. And when you see those wicks, it does give you, you know, strong, it does give you confidence potentially to along that area. So why did we bounce at this level? Because we do have these, you know, there's two major big green candles. There's one over here and there's the other one, which is right over there. Okay, and this is on the daily, and this is where you are reacting right now on Sand. Now, Sand did create a kind of a descending wedge right there. We need to be very, very cautious, because what could happen here? What could happen here on Sandbox? We actually met the target already here from this descending wedge. So you could react to this resistance level from these lower lows right there, and then have a little bit of a downside. Let's take a look at some fib levels. Very hard for these altcoins right now. Like I said, you know, all depending on Bitcoin and the traditional markets, okay? Because if S&P starts dropping, NASDAQ starts dropping fast, you know, in the next coming months, you know, expect a lot of these altcoins to get absolutely crushed. They will just, you know, be like a pump and dump. So it's very, very hard to say right now with these ones. This is amazing, Andy. Thanks. You're very welcome, my man. Very hard with altcoins though. Very, very hard. All the alts seem to be setting up for an inverse head and shoulder on hourly at the moment. Andy, could it be a trap? Says Ian Gazard. Well, let's take a look. What altcoins? Most of them. Yeah, I guess so. You're talking about this kind of thing, right? Inverse head and shoulder. Yeah, you could arguably discuss. It is a kind of inverse head and shoulder right there on the 1 hourly. Could it be a trap? Well, on Sandbox, it already broke. You can see the major neckline right there. You got this over here. Just breaking out right now. Is it breaking out with volume? Some volume. It could definitely be a trap. Definitely be a trap. You know, for Sandbox, you know, the textbook technical analysis target would be all the way to the $4 area here for Sandbox. But yeah, I'm not a fan of these textbook chart analysis. Only if I do have many indicators that indicate that we're going to go to those levels, then I'll use the inverse head and shoulder, for example, as in, yeah. And also we do have an inverse head and shoulder, but I wouldn't chart just based on this pattern, of course. I would need much more indicators, you know, to find a target, not one of these just classic textbook patterns, of course. So yeah, remember, we are in a massive downtrend. I obviously do see us coming to higher levels. So if we take a look at, you know, the start of the drop could be right there from this major retracement. This is from Sandbox. Start of the drop could be right there to the lows. So you could arguably discuss this also from this one. You got a few fib levels. Yeah, we are basically hitting 50% and 38%. Okay, right there. And this is from this high to this low, and from this high to this low. But I do see another potential leg up. It could happen to hit that 618. $3.70. Very difficult for these altcoins, all depending on Bitcoin. What's going on with BTC? Getting a massive rejection right now. Also S&P, you know, getting a little bit of rejection. Right, let me scroll down here in the comment section right away. BTC fake out. Did we have a breakout? Good afternoon, my crypto legends. Burger King hiring team. That's got to be Seb. Right. Let's take a look at Luna. BTC fake out also. Well, let's take a look at Luna. Why not? I mean, all of these L1s, all of these major big projects, a lot of them are getting absolutely crushed. Look at this one. This one absolutely beautifully broke out from this lower high. It was looking pretty good. Luna, just right there. Breaking here, coming back down to retest the resistance from the low high. Support, bang, back up here. Yeah, major. It didn't successfully break out from this major support level. Had a little bit of an attempt right there. Absolutely failed right here. Massive correction. Yeah, not looking too great. These cryptos are not looking too great. And yeah, remember Luna did have a massive run up. It's getting weaker and weaker. I mean, I'll tell you what, if it breaks this major support, it will be a great shorting opportunity when you retrace, of course. You know, not on the breakout. I'm not breakout trading. If it does break down here and it recovers nicely, then yeah, that would be a great shorting opportunity right there on Luna. To start becoming bullish on Luna, I mean, let's get some stuff out of the way here. To start becoming bullish on Luna, let's take a look at VPVR here. Oh, 1 second. Well, it's at the strongest point. Yeah, from these current levels. Yeah, strongest point of control is right there at the $64. We definitely have to get up, get above this range, you see this red horizontal line, this is from this area right over here. Strongest point of control is $64, and this is where you currently have that major bounce there also. So we would have to break successfully above this lower high right there and this level to start becoming a little bit bullish for a potential higher low there on Luna. For the moment, it just looks like it's going to continue down. You could arguably discuss that you might be forming like a, you know, massive head and shoulder right there. It looks like that you're just going to create another lower high right there. Not looking too great, guys. I would be more focused in short positions than in long. None of this matters to me if you don't look at the way the DXY is exploding. Yeah, I've seen it. DXY absolutely exploding. This could have a massive effect, you know, also on Bitcoin and the S&P. Massive effect. So yeah, DXY. I did see that the DXY was absolutely exploding. Currently at 97. Maybe it's going to get a massive rejection at this current level. Yeah, this has gone absolutely crazy. But this might indicate the end. It's been in a very strong uptrend. We did have a massive downtrend since the yeah, this was March of 2020, since the I can't say it, the Black Swan event, we will say. Since we crashed from this level, it's been in a massive downtrend. This maybe is just the bounce. Okay, we might be turning right back down in the next coming months. But yeah, it's very difficult. Technical analysis is not great here on the DXY. It kind of has its own life. Andy, cheers from Bali. You're very welcome. Andy, I love you. Please, RLC. Let's take a look at RLC. Your analysis was spot on yesterday, Andy. You the man. Thank you very much, Aaron. Let's take a look at RLC. What is RLC? IXEC. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This one's having a massive drop. Massive drop on this one. Like everything basically. This one had a massive hype in May, absolutely exploding. We're just below the summer lows. That is already not a good sign. Not a good sign of the going below the summer lows. We do have another major resistance zone right there. Yeah, it's just at a major support level. We got a lot of confluence right there. Let's see if this manages to find a floor. It's very hard right now because this could continue falling. Buying here would be crazy. We do not know what is going to happen really. You want to see sideways action to start becoming bullish, start, you know, accumulating. Let me scroll down here through the comment section. Cake is breaking down everything. Expectations. Cake. Let's take a look at Cake. Cake is breaking down. Yeah, exactly. I mean, same thing. We're breaking down. A lot of them are breaking down the summer lows. A lot of them are breaking below the summer low. So it's not looking great for a lot of the cryptos. Now, you would say, you know, last point of support here for Cake. A lot of them are retesting this small consolidation that we did have in February. You can see that you had like a bull flag right there, or a bull pennant, the consolidation here for a few days. That we're retesting that level now. We're having a consolidation of a few days right there. This might be a floor, and it might pump to retest the summer lows, which has been major support. It will be resistance, obviously. That over there, might be a good short opportunity if we do get a relief rally. That is the best that I could say right now. If we pump to the summer lows, yeah, expect a major rejection at this level to come back down and almost retest the lows, and then you may be going to do the bottom or whatever. But yeah, on the first retest, it might get heavily rejected. Not a guarantee, but it might get heavily rejected. So crypto will make many people rich. It's already made a lot of people rich. So yeah, it definitely will. Yeah, this is the start of crypto, but you know, you need to adapt to crypto winter. See it as an opportunity. That you are gonna, you know, if it does come to lower levels, crypto's not going anywhere. It just might enter a crypto winter. So yeah. Your views on Bitcoin get wrecked. Look at the DXY dollar chart. He is extremely pumping. Yeah, I know. It's insane. It's insane. DXY absolutely exploding. Let's see though. Let's see what happens. Remember, we are at the top of a peak here now on the DXY. So is this the last bit? Are we going to roll down from here? Are we going to continue up? Who knows? It's been in a pretty big uptrend now for several months. It's like, you know, it's like saying DXY is absolutely exploding here, and then you come back down. You want to, yeah. When is the end? Do you think the DXY is going to go to 100, to 105? Yeah, I don't think it's not going to go that high, but it can go to a little bit higher levels. Look at this. It's obviously in a massive downwards channel. We're just about hitting the resistance. Will we break resistance from the channel here? This channel is from, yeah, all the way back to 1986. Are we going to break resistance here and continue up? I don't think so. The trend will continue during the next decades to the downside. Nearly 300 likes, guys. Make sure to smash up that like button. Absolutely. Someone dumped gold for DXY. Please talk Hathor. Bitcoin Cash also. I think Bitcoin Cash has got a bright future. Obviously, it's going to get massively hit. Bitcoin Cash, long time since we haven't taken a look at Bitcoin Cash. Are we retesting the summer lows? We actually below the summer lows, I guess, for Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash getting absolutely crushed. A lot of people might say it's not the real Bitcoin. Yeah, I think it's just going to enter a large consolidation, guys. Analyzing a lot of the altcoins is like analyzing altcoins there or even there, right? Where you might see some pumpy action, but a lot of dumps and pumps. It's just going to take a long time till we see some reaction. It's the best moments to accumulate, in my opinion. You are a good analyst. I learned much from you. Thanks. You're very welcome. Live streams are a little bit, yeah, we can take a look at altcoins, but yeah, like I say, a lot of the altcoins are going to be absolutely boring. They are going to be very boring. Like, let's take a look at Hathor. I had someone here in the comment section. Hathor, please. Hathor, what is the ticker symbol for Hathor? HTR. Let's take a look at HTR straight away. It's breaking this uptrend with this. We've only got this on Hathor, so it had a pretty nice uptrend. We are basically breaking the trend as long as we're above this last higher low right there, just to be, you know, pretty clear. As long as we're above this higher low, you could create a double bottom and continue up. If you break this level right there on Hathor, which is the 52 cents, there's no doubt in my mind that we are potentially going to retest the summer lows. That is only if Hathor breaks 52 cent level. So yeah, if we break this low, yeah, definitely gonna, in my opinion, going to retest the summer lows here on Hathor. We broke trend line, which is, you know, with higher lows. It is broken right now. We might be creating a kind of a bear flag, and it might get more aggressive. stay cautious, stay safe with these altcoins. Yeah, prepare for the worst. S&P 500 pumps. Is it pumping right now? Yeah, it's pumping. It's having a little bit of pumpy action with the DXY, which is yeah, usually a little bit strange. Yeah, I think the S&P is is still gonna pump. We do know that interest rates, you know, the hikes and inflation is still going to continue. And if Jerome Powell says that, yeah, I remember yesterday, because as soon as he said that inflation is actually worse, we had a massive pump as soon as he said that. As soon as he said it live, you know, inflation is getting worse. And then the markets had a little bit of a pump. But then he said, you know, they are going to be very, very quick with the hikes and the rest of it. And then it started dumping. But he's lying through his teeth. Sorry to say that. But yeah, I think they're not going to put interest rates high, you know, maybe not even till April or summer or end of the year. Okay, you know, this is the thing. He might come up in March and say, yeah, okay, yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon. We still need to recover with the economy. And so, yeah, that's my thought, okay? I might be totally wrong, and, you know, the hikes will be pretty aggressive in March. And, yeah, we might see a stock market crash sooner than we think. The UK has less than 12 months to regain its footing on crypto or face a loss of talent and even a status as a global financial services leader. Right. Axi Infinity, please, Andy, says Joe Howe. Let's take a look at Axi. Guys, you know the deal as well. If you want to support the channel on Bybit and on PrimeXBT, you get the best deals available, okay? On Bybit, you get $4,100 worth of bonus, up to $4,100. And on PrimeXBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. 7%, guys, okay? Which is absolutely great. And you got S&P 500, you got NASDAQ, oil, you know, Forex, all sorts, using Bitcoin as collateral as well. So Bitcoin is the money. You can use Ethereum or USDT also if you wish. A great platform for day trading. Let's take a look at Axi. I mean, Axi got absolutely crushed. Axi Infinity. I think people just lost a lot of interest in this. They have lost a lot of interest. It is, you know, how clear can this be? It's in a massive, massive downtrend. Yeah, it's lost all major levels, all major strong levels. It's currently at one of the strongest also, just because it has bounced nicely at resistance and support. Could this be the ultimate low? We do not really know. It's in a massive downtrend, guys, so stay very, very cautious with Axi. Look at this major support level, that $50, nice round psychological support level. Currently getting a reaction there. Could we get a bounce? Yes, but I wouldn't get extremely bullish on that bounce. I might be bearish on that bounce, actually. We will be getting heavily resistance at that level right there. If we do get a bounce here on the Axi Infinity, hitting that $65, $70 range, strong level right there, that we're going to get, you know, very, very likely another retest of the lows. Because we're in a downtrend, right? Just keeping it simple. Right, let's take a look. Right, Dogecoin, please. Orange juice pumping. Oh my goodness, are we talking meme coins already here in the comment section? Oh my goodness, I think the markets need to go much lower, much lower. People need to lose interest in these meme coins. I mean, Dogecoin. Yeah, we can take a look at Doge. I think Doge is all right. It's not a kind of meme coin anymore, isn't it? Because, you know, a lot of, yeah, this is just. What do you want me to say about this? There's nothing really to analyze here on Doge. All right, here we have something. We talked about this kind of ascending triangle if we broke resistance for these levels. Long time since we haven't analyzed Doge. Obviously, we did not break resistance. We broke support from the ascending triangle, continued down. It's not looking great. I think Doge could come as low as 8 cents. Why 8 cents? Because that is the strongest point of support, in my opinion. Huge amount of volume. We haven't seen any type of volume anywhere like what we saw here on Doge. Massive big volume. This is in January of 2021. I think we could come as low as 8-9 cents for Dogecoin, in my personal opinion. Yeah, this also a very strong point of control right there. Yeah, around that 8 cent level. Most of the volume is basically there. Strong volume right there. This is basically, I think, why we did get a massive price reaction. So BTC up or down? Football. I'm just gonna say what I think. And I think S&P 500 might have a little bit of bullish days and couple of weeks. Of course, I'm not sure if we are going to retest all-time highs. I would say yes in the next coming weeks or months, till we see that big stock market crash, potentially mid-year, end of year, early 2023. I think this is not it yet. And Bitcoin, I'm relatively bearish on Bitcoin, but I'm bullish in the immediate short term. I think we need to retest slightly higher levels. I haven't changed anything here. I think 39.5. We almost hit it yesterday, only by $500. We did not hit that resistance zone that we were talking. We touched that other resistance, which was 38.5 basically, because of the volume. Like I showed you, this is why we had this, pink horizontal line right there, because of the volume right there. I think there's a possibility we might slightly get above this range and then come back down. This is if we do not come back down from here, of course. So yeah, right guys, make sure to smash up that like button. Let's get to 400 likes. I'm going to leave right now. I'll be doing another video update live stream. Okay, make sure to smash up the like button. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We've got the latest news and technical analysis. MicroStrategy plans to invest more in Bitcoin despite recent price movement. He's always buying the dip. So yeah, I guess this is bullish news. Like I said, accumulating, buying Bitcoin directly is not something that maybe is going to react to the price in the immediate short term, because there are a lot of financial tools such as leverage, rest of it, you name it, that could, dump the price to much even lower levels. So yeah, another way to support the channel, you got Prime XBT, Bybit, you got the best bonuses, best tutorials down below in the description, guys. Thank you very much for the insane support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.